Motion creates emotion. Jill Coe.
Raise your hand if you've ever heard of the phrase motion creates emotion before. I've heard this many times, but the time it really stuck with me was when I recently experienced it with Tony Robbins. He claims energy is an essential key to success, and that great physiology leads to great emotions and can be a life hack to getting unstuck. Today, I want to share with you how movement has changed my life for the better twice. Fresh out of university, I was confident about one thing. I was meant for something other than pursuing a passionate career in software. And while I was trying to figure out what this I was meant for something more feeling was all about, I discovered an exciting underground hip hop dance community in Calgary. I went to every battle, every class, a lot of parties, and immersed myself into the local hip hop scene. I became obsessed. So much so that in 2011, I quit my 9-to-5 programming job so that my husband and I, along with 2 business partners, could open Canada's first and only street dance studio. We did some pretty epic things, from working with renowned world artists, flash mobs across the city, performing on all different stages, and hosting dance battles. During all this time, I was training my stiff adult body to move in really funky ways I didn't even know was possible. See, up until this time, I had no formal dance training and was now spending 2 to 3 hours in the studio every single night. As challenging as it was, I remember those hours as being spiritually euphoric. For the first time, I was learning all about energy, how to cultivate it from within, how to exchange it with people on and off the dance floor, how to use it to drive my action into passion. And dancing really helped me get through all the pressures of being a new entrepreneur. The ups and downs of building something from nothing. Dance and hip hop changed my life, and I have no regrets about not becoming a software techie. After 7 incredible years of running the dance studio, in 2016, my husband and I decided to exit the business for one reason. The integrity of the partnership was broken. It remains the toughest decision I've had to make. Stepping away was almost impossible. But I still remember the feeling of relief and grief while in my husband's arms that night, because we knew it was the right decision. I did everything to stay away. I avoided the very people that supported us. I even stopped dancing. I had to find out who I was again outside of studio, the dance, and the community. And at this point, I had lost a big sense of my identity. But life has to move on, right? I had to move on. So what did I do? I completely threw myself into my career and forgot all about dancing, and I did this for years. Have you lived in a swimsuit for 2 weeks straight? Well, 2 years ago, I did exactly that in Hawaii. My husband and I were on vacation. We spearfished, snorkeled, swam in the ocean, did yoga on the beach, and surfed. There wasn't a day that went by where I wasn't doing something physically demanding in a bikini. And I'm sharing this with you because on this trip, I learned to reconnect with my physical self again. I realized up until then, I was avoiding a big part of me that loved to move. And it was on this trip, I decided to make motion a must. So post dance studio breakup, I am happy to report I'm back to moving. I've regained my love for running, working out on Zoom. I've even picked up a serious interest in tennis. I have energy to push hard in my new business. I'm enjoying things like Toastmasters. I feel like a new person. And I feel like I found the Jill I was searching for. I'm in a general mood of awesome. I feel stronger. I have more drive. I have body confidence. And I even have more sex with my husband after 14 years. This motion creating emotion idea is really starting to make sense. So the question I want to pose to you is, what would your life look like? And who would you be if you consciously chose to use motion to energize yours? And to help answer that question and wrap up my time with you, I'm going to leave you with one hip hop move that will get you into the cool kids crew at the next neighborhood birthday party, or possibly make you famous on TikTok. Are you ready? This is participation here, people. This move is called the hot stove. Super easy. So step one, you're going to raise one hand, any hand in the air above your head like this. Then you're going to picture a hot stove beside your hand, and you're going to pretend we didn't pay attention in home economics class, and you're going to test just how hot the stove is by flicking your wrist up and down like this. Okay? Now, this is a move you're only going to do if you're going to show appreciation for something or someone. Like if they just crushed their Toastmasters speech, you would do the hot stove. So the last step to finishing this move is to add a little flavor. And you're going to touch the hot stove. And while you're doing that, you're going to give the biggest, wildest, woo! There you have it. Now you're going to be the coolest person on the next dance floor. And hopefully you feel energized to jumpstart your day.